Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're having a look at a portable wireless speaker from Tronsmart. This one is called Tronsmart Element T6 Plus and it's a 40-watt speaker with deep bass. It's also IPX6 waterproof, it's got voice assistant and many other functions. On the back of the box we have some more details. We have sound pulse technology, dual passive radiators, a rotating volume control, it can be used as a power bank, it's got up to 15 hours playtime. TWS means we can connect two speakers together, and so on. Let's cut it open and see what's inside. Everything seems to be well packed, so let's get everything out and have a closer look. First we have some papers, and this is a warranty card. Next is an information card about the sound pulse technology. Shortly told, it's Tronsmart's upgrade of DSP, which works alongside a customized chip and a larger power chamber, all to get more balanced and detailed audio. Of course, it also comes with a user manual. It's well written and comes in different languages. For charging, we have a USB Type-C cable. So if you have a phone with a Type-C, this cable can also be used to charge a phone from the speaker's power bank function. There is also a 3.5mm jack included, so we can play audio from devices that don't have Bluetooth. And at last, we have the speaker itself, and I must say it looks very nice. It's a larger speaker at 20 cm height and 8.2 cm diameter, and it weighs about 684 grams. On the side we have all the buttons for controlling music, TWS, power and so on. These buttons are clicky and covered in a black rubber material to protect them from water and dust. The speaker is IPX6 water, dust and drop proof. Below the buttons is a LED indicator that will light up in different colors to show which EQ setting is active, but more about that later. Even further down is a rubber cover, and this is where all the connectors are located. There's a 3.5mm jack, USB-A, USB-C and a memory card slot, all nicely protected by a rubber cap. The black metal mesh around the speaker also looks very nice, and under the speaker we have another element. This one will vibrate quite a bit while playing music. On top we have a Tronsmart logo, but that's not all. This also functions as a volume control by turning it in both directions. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but it makes a nice clicky sound when rotating it. We can also push this wheel down like a button. This is to play or pause the music or to activate the assistant. Let's hold the power button for a couple seconds so we can see what it looks like when it's on. The only power indicator is the light on top around the wheel. A nice blue light all around it. This is also the Bluetooth indicator, so it will flash when it's not connected. The speaker has Bluetooth 5, and to pair it, all we need to do is turn it on and look for Tronsmart Element T6 Plus in the list. Click it and accept the connection. Very easy as usual with Bluetooth speakers. Like I mentioned before, it is possible to use this speaker as a power bank. This speaker has two batteries and both of them have a capacity of 3300 mAh. So we have a total of 6600 mAh in here. As you can see on the phone now, charging it from 26% to 100% will take about 2 hours. It's not very fast, but it's good enough for getting some extra juice when needed. The USB-A connector isn't limited to charging your phone, as it can also be used for playing music with a USB stick. I saved some MP3 files on the stick here, and after plugging it into the speaker, it automatically starts playing the files. The sound you hear now is recorded by the camera's microphone, so it might not be the best, but a bit later I will test with a better microphone. On the front here we can vaguely see the two 20-watt speakers through the mesh, so the sound is stereo and it sounds good. The buttons on the side are of course functional even when playing music from the USB stick, so we can switch songs, play, pause and all that while playing from the USB. Under the speaker we have three areas that functions as legs, so the speaker can be used standing upright. This also makes it possible for air to flow in and out while it's standing. While playing music, you can use the EQ button to get some extra bass, The standard function is called vocal. Clicking it once will switch it to 3D deep bass. The LED lights will also change color to show which mode is active. Clicking it again will change it to extra bass, and the light is now green. It's very difficult to present the sound quality of a speaker through a YouTube video, but let's try it anyway. The music you will hear now is recorded with a Zoom microphone, so hopefully it will be a bit easier for you to hear the sound quality.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the black and eyes make my way into your mind.
The sound is powerful and goes very loud, without creating any distortion. It's a warmer sound with a focus on the mids, but it's also got good bass. The vocals also sound nice, and I like the sound, but to pick a bit, I feel it's a little bit lacking in the higher highs and lower lows, but overall a good loud and bassy sound. The buttons work very well and the response is very fast. As you can see here, there's hardly any delay at all while clicking them. I already explained the EQ button, but below it we have a button that says M on it. This is the mode button and it allows us to select where the music is playing from, so we can switch between Bluetooth, USB flash drive, microSD card or aux-in. This is also the button you will use if you want to reset and clear all the paired devices. Holding it for 5 seconds will clear all of them. This TWS button is quite interesting, but only if you have 2 of these speakers. It puts the speaker in true wireless mode and allows us to connect it to another speaker, so they can play together. This is very useful if you want to spread the music a bit more and have a more powerful experience. Tronsmart also says this will create a 3D stereo sound, but unfortunately I only have 1 speaker, so I can't test this function. I don't know if you noticed the little hole up here, but this is the microphone, and it makes it possible to answer calls or use the assistant. To activate the assistant, just press and hold the volume wheel for 3 seconds. What time is it?
It's 1:11.
The sound quality from the microphone is okay, and I recorded a sample so you can hear for yourself. And here it is.
This is a portable speaker and you can do calls with it and use voice assistants for activating functions on the phone. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
When it comes to battery life, it will play for up to 15 hours at around 50% volume. But if you play loudly, this will be reduced to about 8 hours. It's still quite good for such a loud speaker, in my opinion. To save some battery, it will automatically switch off when you don't use it for 1 hour. Overall, a very nice looking speaker with good sound quality and a very nice design. We can play music from different sources, use it as a power bank, use the microphone for calls or the assistant, and so on. It's also got a good quality feel to it, and I think it's a good product for the price. So that's it for my review. If you liked the video, click that like button, and if you didn't already subscribe, just click that button below the video and the bell for more. Have a nice day, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the
when you want to get off the darkest ground. But gravity pulls you straight down.